Well, disappointed. Not able to win tonight. And again, in front of our crowd, great support all the way through, and gave us an added advantage tonight, and we couldn't take advantage of it. And you got to give Wichita State a lot of credit. Excellent defensive team with great size. Our inability to get to the foul line and run good offense was a big difference. And then, 11 made threes. Coming in the game, they weren't a great three-point shooting team, and they had some guys really step up, especially Dexter Dennis, making 5 of them. But, for us, you look at the three-point shooting and you look at the free throw discrepancy, and that's a big deal right there, just in terms of how we weren't able to get to the line because, obviously we try to play a style where you can get there, and that discrepancy, obviously fouling late didn't help, but the inability to get to the foul line for us tonight, because around the basket we knew things were going to be very hard, and they were. Everything was challenged.
First question, Jeff.
Coach, I guess the big picture just starts to look to the off season. So what are some of the keys that you're going to look at?
I haven't thought about it yet. I think one of the big things is you take a deep breath, and then you really start back up with communication with your own players, and you have to find out the next step in terms of adding players. And I think everyone here knows what the goal is, and obviously this season didn't turn out the way we had hoped as we started, but we finished, and there's some guys that will be better for that adversity. But at the end of the day, it takes time here in the offseason to really, take a deep breath. It's a long year, and then we have to make sure that our players are all on the same page as we move through the spring.
Archie, can you talk about what Juwan has meant to the program?
Couldn't obviously be anywhere without him. He was an outstanding player. He's an outstanding guy to be around every day. Battles hard, and easy to coach. Just a great guy, great teammate, but really improved. And now he's got to rest his body and get ready for the next step. And I'm, with him 110% of this next thing. I think he has a chance to be a heck of a player here for a long time. At whatever level he can get to, I'm hopeful that. He's a guy that would really add value to any locker room. That's the one thing about him, and he's going to get better as he sort of gets away from college and really starts to hone in on his game and his body and whatnot. But I think he's got a bright future.
Coach, the play of your guards tonight, you had some good, some bad. Just your thoughts on how they did tonight.
Our guard play wasn't very good. Our shot selection was tough. Our inability to score around the basket and convert didn't get done. And if you really look at it, the difference in the game to me was just a few open shots that weren't able to go in. And, played hard defensively, I thought, at times. Thought we were a little bit winded as the game went on, just not having, our full depth. But, I thought those 3 guys kind of hung in there, but it wasn't one of our better games. We probably needed Devontae, Rob, and Al to play as good as they have played all year with that type of defense. The guards are going to have to make plays in a game like this just because of the size around the basket and the way that they give you the lane, but there's nowhere really to go.